Hi guys, Alice Taylor down at Lytham Golf Academy, and today we're going to be looking at the Ping i500 versus the TaylorMade P790. Okay then guys, so two hollow headed irons, so metal wood technology, great looking irons, and like I said, we've got the Ping i500 and the TaylorMade P790. So hollow construction, looking much more like a blade with both of them. The Ping one completely hollow, the TaylorMade with speed foam and slots in the bottom for a little bit more forgiveness. But the idea of the challenge is we're going to hit, or I'm going to hit, 5 balls with each at a flag 177 yards away. We're going to see kind of which ones feel the best, which ones I hit most greens with, and we're going to look at how the clubs perform side by side. I'm going to pick a winner. So if you're in the market for a new set of irons and it's a choice between these two, which one's going to win? Right then guys, so we've got 5 real balls, TaylorMade TP5s, GC2. We're going to go i500 first. We've got the pin set at 177, and we're going to see which of these hollow headed irons comes out on top. So like I said, i500's first. For me, not the thinnest top line, but certainly for a hollow headed iron, still very much looking like a blade, just a little bit bigger than a blade would look behind the ball. So it felt nice and solid all over it. Just coming down, might go in. Pretty good start, really. So, is it going to get any better than that? Unlikely, but 4 more. i500. Now that one was just a little bit low off the face, so I'm expecting to see a little bit of a drop off in performance, but not hugely, so still nice and close. And that's what I love with all the hollow headed irons out there. That metal wood technology in an iron just gives lots and lots of forgiveness and makes it much easier to hit those shots. And that's not a good one. So I've left the club a little bit open there. So missed green. It's by the green though, so hopefully a bit of short game. Still get up and down. So accuracy, I think, it's still mainly down to me. That was not a great swing there. So last 2, let's see if we can hit another couple of close ones. I probably just overdone that a little bit after the last one. So missed it left. Again, that distance though, pretty good. And let's go one final one with i500. So 2 good ones to start, then 1 right, 1 left. Let's see if we can get this one nice and close. Again, felt a little bit more close. That's going to miss left again. So only hitting 2 out of 5 greens with i500. So let's now switch over onto the P790. And again, 5 shots. And what I'm looking for with this is obviously, ultimately, which club hits the most greens, but then which is the most consistent on that kind of distance control as well. Because there's always going to be that little bit of side to side, but if the ball can be a bit more consistent in its distance with its control, you're never going to be too far from the flag. So, P790, off we go. So good strike. Very like those last couple with the i500, but certainly gone a little bit further there. Okay, so just starting to turn these over a little bit, so let's just aim fractionally further to the right. Now that felt a little bit heavy, so accuracy was better. And again, that's what I love. That one's hitting the green even with a poor strike. So I need to watch aiming too far right that the camera survives. And then you aim right and don't draw one. Lovely. Okay, so the bad ones down to poor swings are almost identical with each club. The last couple, if I can hit the green with these two, P790s will win the greens in regulation. Hang on. Nope. It's going to miss just left again. Maybe half a point for landing on the green. But last one. And again, good solid strike. And that one's on the green. Right then guys, so we've got a dead heat. Both irons have hit 2 greens in regulation, which 2 out of 5 isn't great. Pretty poor actually, but that's very kind of symptomatic of my swing at the moment. A little bit inconsistent with how I'm delivering the golf club and just struggling to kind of shape the ball exactly how I would like to. But let's look at some numbers and see whether i500 or P790 comes out on top. Okay, so we can see there the club head speed's almost identical and ball speed again almost identical. Launch angle, we've got the P790 just launching a little bit higher, and as a result of a little bit more loft at impact, we're seeing a tiny bit more spin with P790. P790 a little bit higher flight, both of them though really good high, and carry distance absolutely identical at 170. Little bit more rollout with the i500 just because that spin's a touch lower, but honestly if you looked at those numbers I think you'd really struggle to see which club wins. Right guys, so absolute dead heat really. 2 out of 5 greens each, poor, me not the club. Ball speed identical. P790 launching a bit higher, hitting a little bit higher. Carry distance identical. Now I don't want to sit on the fence, so I need to pick one that I think comes out on top, and I'm just going to say, being ultra critical, that probably the P790 just maybe fractionally too high on ball flight for me. Now again, you know, these clubs are both set up ideally for me, so I know I potentially could maybe put a little bit more weight in the shaft, try and keep the ball down, but I think when I do that, or when I've done that in fitting, I also lose a little bit of spin, so kind of bit contradictory in what I need from performance from a club. But for me, almost dead heat, just personal opinion, the Ping i500 just comes out on top. So guys, really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. As ever, comment below and I'll try and get back to as many as I can. Let me know if you've gone through a fitting and did it come down to these two. If it did, who came out on top? Subscribe to my channel if you don't already. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here in the future. Stay in contact.